What's good, superstars? Back with another VeVe video. You got Superstar Joe. You got Superstar Rob in the building. How's it going, Rob? Live after dark.
Pretty good, man. This is a late one for us, but it's okay.
I'm surprised I got the energy for the punches. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes I do my best work at night. I actually don't mind the late night streams.
Yeah, the after dark, it seemed like a lot of people liked it the last time, so why not try it out again, see what's happening.
Yeah.
But as always, let's go through our little intro and the news, and then we'll get to the comments.
Okay,
so
let's do it.
If you haven't already, guys, don't forget. What?
I gotcha.
Become a superstar. Hit the subscribe button down below. Great things happening to superstars every single day. You know how we go to Costco all the time. I love Costco. I go there every single week. I don't even have a membership. I haven't had a membership. I just walk in the door, say I'm a superstar. They're like, oh, sir, come here, walk right through. They put me to the front of the line every time. It's ridiculous. Costco trips have been so much easier since I've been a superstar. Trust me, it's fantastic. And you know what else is even better than being just a regular superstar? Being a superstar VIP. That makes you hit the join button down below, $2.99 a month, and amazing perks for being a superstar VIP. First of which, you get a nice cool badge next to your name. You'll see a bunch of people in the comments probably with that today. Also, we post our spreadsheet, which helps you decide if you want to go for a drop. There's a free one in every description with 3 hits, but if you want to know if going for 5 or more makes sense, that is a VIP perk. Also, post all our buys, our sells, and we have giveaways. We've done, we just did one where it was mini brands. We have a bunch of mini brands left over. It's going to be going every 5 days now, so that's going to be sped up. And the biggest perk of all, I think, is somebody's getting a star named after them, a real star in the universe, in real life, IRL. How crazy is that, Rob?
I mean, it's very fitting considering they just got those new that new telescope. It's all over the news. They got that new imagery of all those stars in the galaxy. So why not? It's only fitting. We might as well name someone after a star.
Here's a bunch of stars right here. If anybody joined in the last day, I haven't updated the sheet yet. It was a busy day today, but we'll get to that. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. Send us your pictures. Send us your videos. Also, best way to know when we're going live is by following us on Twitter, because I post it usually like about an hour or two before. Don't know the exact time ever that we're going on, but when we are, it will be posted on Twitter first, so everybody will know that way. And follow us on the VeVe app, Fastos, number 6909, 9.9 million. We will follow you back. I have to check if I have to re-update that listing. I actually don't know for sure, so maybe when you're talking, I'll do that.
Take a look.
Yeah.
So supposedly 33% of them are all listed at 9.9 million. So I like to know. I like that we have a collectible out there that has a new utility to it.
Yeah, for real. That's actually pretty cool. Let me just pull up something here. I want to talk about the.
Pull it up because I'm excited to, after the news, I want to talk about, because Alex jumped on his spaces on Twitter today around, maybe it was like 7 o'clock Eastern time.
Yeah.
He gave us a few clues, some interesting things to actually think about, to see some of the things they might have planned in the very near future.
So it was definitely cool. I think it was VeVe Magic Space, and a lot of VeVe Magic stuff happened in the last couple of days. So why don't we quickly pull up VeVe's Twitter here? I think that this, by the way, is going to be very slept on. That ultra rare, I think only somebody posted it was like only 1,500 or something were purchased of the ultra rare. So that means that the maximum that there could be, or actually maybe it was even less, but all I know is it's going to be like under 1,000 of these airdrops, I think.
Yeah. So, I mean, it makes sense because there's only a limited number of the ultra rares. So if you want to complete the whole set, you already know that the majority of people, I think, would not go and complete the set right now.
Yeah, you might end up with. Shouldn't even tell you guys about this because honestly, like I have better odds if nobody knows about it, and just get something like super duper rare. Imagine there's only like 200 of them. Can you imagine?
I wouldn't be surprised if it's an extremely low number like that. So, yeah. I mean, we're going to get out there to our superstars because we want to make sure that they want a piece of it. They can get a piece of it, but it's definitely not a bad idea.
Yeah, I want to pull this up, which is the Disneyland Hong Kong series. But first, I want to talk about the posters, which was today. I ended up not going for it. My reasoning was I was busy, but also I wasn't too like I like Disney and I really like the posters. I don't think it's the right time. And my predictions were that they would all go over retail. It probably made sense to go for it. I just didn't know how far over retail they would go. So the risk there wasn't for me. Like if they're going for 60 gems and I'm going to make 2 gems, it's still a gem's a gem. But at the end of the day, like I think they did exactly what I kind of expected them to do. I expected them to go out the gates, people who really want them to bid them up, and then they kind of drop back down to retail or close to it. I don't even know where they are right now. We'll check in a little bit, but I would expect something similar of the drop tomorrow.
We got to look at it though, because the mint numbers are a little bit different, a little bit more inconsistent. But for this drop here, we talked about how we didn't run the spreadsheet on it because we knew that it probably were all going to go over listed. But I was on the fence about it. Like, I'm in the same boat as you. I'm not a huge fan of these, but we're on VeVe specifically for Disney and Marvel IP, right? So it's something that's aligned with how we want our collections to be. If you go for the drop, even though you don't make a lot of gems, at least you give yourself a chance at getting a super low mint. So it's worth going for if you do think there's the risk that it will go under, but if you do think it will go over, for me, I'm like, what do I really have to lose? So, I got it. I got the buy now button. I went on VeVe Vault stream. I saw that it was sold out. I said, okay, obviously people all bought this up. And then I went ahead and I purchased it. And I flipped it right away. I got a late delivery. If I flipped it right away for like 64 gems. And that was my intention from the minute that I went for it. I never really wanted to keep it. But I will say, this is a secret rare set. So MCP, Disney, like pretty retro like posters, and you can see them in the parks. It's really not a bad set. I'm hoping that it dips under listed just so I can pick them up. But for now, I need the gems for other things that are coming in the future.
Yeah, I think that's exactly it. And I think a lot of people are in the same boat as you. I think that there's going to be a little bit of a minor gem squeeze here. We have a bunch of drops coming up this week. We have MTL officially unveiled to everybody on the app. And we have potentially AF15 coming, looks like August sometime. Maybe August 1st. I don't know for sure. Yeah. But if all of these things happen with MTL and people who want to cash out actually cashing out, we did a video on yesterday why people probably will cash out and why they won't. But if all these things, it's like the perfect storm for things to dip below retail, like this poster here. If it doesn't get below, at least it might get close. And I'll be looking at the market that way. And I think a good time to buy will be when everyone's looking at the next shiny object. So I think they're cool, and I wouldn't mind having them eventually. But right now, I think isn't the time, and that's why I kind of skipped it. But I thinking based off of how this one went, if I can get early delivery on the next one, maybe we'll be lucky. But let's look at the mint numbers. I pulled it up.
Yeah. So
this is a lenticular, second lenticular set.
Let's go through it because the drop we just had, the posters were all around 1955, right?
Yeah. So
take a look at these ones.
So this is my favorite one. This is the Dream from Day to Night, Secret Rare. So 2005, so about 50 more editions on this one.
Yep.
But I think there's less posters. There's only 4 posters, and the other one there was 5.
Big point there. That's a big point right there.
And this one's only 1330.
That's right. There's of all the secret rares, there's one that's actually more scarce than the rest. So the rest of them
2013. So overall, this might be a more limited set for the total number of people going for it. Just not too sure if everybody's going to want to go for because maybe it's not the park that they're used to growing up, especially like in the States. They have the 2 parks in California and Florida. I think it's cool still. I really like this one that changes from day to night. If you've been on the Instagram, you'll see the day to night change is pretty wild.
Yeah, the thing with this is that the lenticular like paintings here, whatever you want to call them, the castles, like it attracts me more than the posters. Yeah. Like the posters, they were not animated. They're just there. Obviously, they're retro. They're cool. Don't get me wrong. But just from an actual like usability perspective with what you can do with it right now in the app with the AR functionality, we often show our stuff off to our friends, and a lenticular Disney castle, for example, I think could be super attractive as well. I don't know if it's gonna be as cool as the T-Rex, but it could be something that could be pretty cool in AR if you're going back and forth with it, showing your friends.
It's cool. It's 2D and it has music. It's confirmed. If you look at the VeVe Instagram, it's got music, and it's like that nighttime Disney music that they play during these water shows or fireworks shows. So pretty cool stuff.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go for this drop. I expect it to perform similar. I think that it's 60 gems. I think the other one was 50, right?
Yeah, it's a little bit more expensive, but you did make a good point that you're gonna have overall like 2,000 less. So the same number. It's pretty much the same money in the end. I didn't really run the numbers very quickly there, but it's going to work out to be roughly the same amount of money. Yeah. So I think this one here, we might be in the same boat where they could probably go out overlisted. Another thing that we haven't mentioned yet is that you're right. It's not the one that we grew up in, but maybe because the Asian market really hasn't been capitalized yet, on VeVe, it could be one that if you grab the first mint, There's a lot of talk about maybe owning the first minted version might be worth more in the future than one that's been passed around.
Yeah.
Maybe as the app grows, this might be a cool one for really, really long term. It's the same kind of conversation than with Ultraman, but I would think that this one here is an even more safe bet because it's a Disney IP.
Yeah, no, that's cool. I think it's going to perform, like I said, similar to today. I think it's going to come out the gates pretty strong, and then it'll kind of trickle down as more and more things are unveiled. There's not really the character tied to this, but the Disney castles are pretty recognizable. People buy like even the Funko Pop sets of them. There's a lot of castle memorabilia, so I think that these things here might hold their value a little bit better than those other posters.
Right.
But I still expect them to kind of go up high and kind of slowly bleed out. I don't know if they'll come down to retail. These ones, maybe they'll stay above 100. The other ones, I thought only that whale one was going to stay above the one that they showed. I thought that was the only one that was going to stay above 100, but I think Tomorrowland ended up being the best poster that people like the most because it said the moon and all that stuff. So it's like typical crypto stuff, right?
Yeah. Again, it's the same thing. I think that right now it's the popular thing. People's eyes have widened over it. There's going to be new shiny things, and that's why I just said I'm going to go for it. I'm going to flip it right away, but I do think out of all the things on the app, if you had to like collect a bunch of stuff, why not Disneyland posters? It has a huge fan base.
Yeah.
So if you're someone out there who's finished the set, it's still a great decision. You got 5 secret rares, amazing MCP, and it's Disney IP. It's quality. I think it's more quality than maybe owning rare comics. So
well, we have to get to this. It's been on the screen for a little bit. VeVe Magic had an interview with David Yu, pretty much all about Disney. We know that she's big time into Disney. So she asked him some pretty specific Disney questions. And one of the questions was, are there going to be more of these? And pretty much confirmed it because the series is 1955 to 1959. And we know that these posters were only 55 and 56. So we're expecting to see more posters. I wonder if you own all of them, if you end up getting that Walt Disney initial poster, maybe that's the airdrop, like maybe that's something that they plan to do.
Yeah.
Because that's like the first poster, welcome to Disney, here's the park or whatever. That would be a cool collectible to own if they had
supposedly Disney never actually sold these officially, these posters. I don't know if that's true. There's some replicas. Can you imagine a utility where if you own a whole set, they send you a physical copy? I think it's a little bit related to what we're going to talk about later in this video, but now my mind's thinking in that direction. That'd be, I think, a pretty cool utility. Imagine Disney sending you a physical collectible of a group of things. I think that would bring insane utility to some of these digital collectibles. Another thing about that interview I want to mention that really stood out to me was David Yu used an example. It's the only thing that really, really stood out to me, to be honest with you, that David Yu used an example of intercollectible utility. So he talked about how he first said that the lightsabers, which, all the content creators were like, oh my God, it's such a high mint. He's thinking the other way, saying, no, it's actually a very low mint. Can you imagine there's only 19,000 Yoda sabers and there's a Yoda collectible that you can use the saber only if you buy the saber separately. So it got me thinking this intercollectible utility might be coming soon. And if we see it on the Star Wars side, that could really help drive that stuff up. But I think we're a long way out for that. I think even if it does come, there's going to be a lot of gem squeezes in between. There's no need to rush to go buy anything or anything like that. There's lots of time. It's just something that was interesting that he brought that up in that interview.
Yeah, and further to this interview, VeVe Magic ended up having a space today, and Alex G ended up taking part in it. And there was a question someone asked something about David Yu's interview, and basically it ended up coming out that he might have said something in that interview that he shouldn't have said, and Disney people might not be too happy about it. People were wondering what could that be. Yeah. I know that you're speculating, and I think you're probably right. It's about the interoperability of the lightsabers in the future. If you guys think it's something else, let us know in the comments. We'll get to the comments here in a bit, but
there wasn't. Yeah, let us know in the comments what else you know. Someone else mentioned when he talked about the Disney castles, he kind of gave away that there will be maybe some other ones coming in the future. So, that might lower someone's, wanting of this one right now if they know that the next one's going to come out soon. Some people in the spaces had some pretty cool ideas. Yeah. So for sure, let us know in the comments what you think. Maybe David Yu slipped on that Disney wouldn't be happy about. Lightsaber could be one. Like, he basically confirmed Yoda's coming. We're getting Yoda. Right?
Maybe that's what it was. Maybe that's what the fact that he said that Yoda.
I mean, there's movies coming out, right? Disney has movies lined up. They have all sorts of series lined up, so it wouldn't surprise me.
So the other thing that we got from that space is actually really good space. Is
there was a lot.
Comics and Crypto was in there. NFT Pirates, a bunch of our friends were on there. But Alex G also said something that I thought was probably the biggest takeaway is that this Artist Alley stuff is not going to be limited to artists. It's actually big IP will be included in this Artist Alley auction, one of ones. So to me, my head goes spinning. They're going to be doing Disney drops here. It's going to happen. Disney one of ones are coming to VeVe.
I think so. I think, and he also confirmed, and this is why my mind went in the direction. I'm pretty sure I heard him say that these one-of-ones might come with a physical collectible too.
Yeah.
So can you imagine? They already talked about it's going to be an auction format where they're going to have it up for like I think I even heard them say it once like 30 days. Did I hear that right?
I heard 4 days.
Okay.
It goes up on a Monday and it's 4 days or something.
Okay, I definitely misheard. So it was like a 4-day auction. People are just going to be bidding like crazy. The whales going to be coming out trying to win the digital collectible one-on-one, which is already worth a lot. But then imagine on top of that, they're going to send you the physical mint number that matches it. Yeah. You think they're going to use? Would it just be mint number 1? I guess they would do it mint number 001.
Maybe it would just say 1/1, one of one. You see that all the time.
Yeah.
I don't know. I know a lot of superstars have been writing it in their autographs when they get stopped at Starbucks and stuff. 1 of 1. There you go. Another Yoda mug. Just to go with this one. This one, if you're in the VIP, by the way, you can win this Yoda mug. Rob, you can't win it.
Yeah, right? It's okay. It's okay. We'll give it away.
All right. Let's get this.
Yeah, Brady, you can bring up some comments you want.
Yeah, let's get to some comments. So shout out to Tuscan Collectibles. Good vibes. I think that's one of these. Make a dabber. We got the Palace in the house. Shout out to the Palace. Check out their YouTube channel. They got other content going. They do live streams as well. Seems we got a Super Stream. I guess that's what we should start changing the name. Maybe Super Stream, Superstar Super Stream.
I like
this. Was me chirping you before you got here.
Hey, I made it on time though.
Yeah, debatable. Garrett, how's it going? Shout out to Garrett. We got the legend in the house. Keep calm, stack on. We're praising you. VIP. You're the one who got the shirt Hall recognition.
Hall of Famer
VIP. Keep calm, stack on. Thank you for being here, bud. We got Random Hero in the house as well. Shout out Random Hero. How you doing?
Mo Fresh.
You're here.
How's
Stop
that juju?
stealing all the juju, okay? Everyone is asking us, how's Mo Fresh getting all the juju? I don't know how he's doing it, but look at this. I own the entire collection from today and going to do the same tomorrow. Yeah, big Disney fan there, I guess.
That's good. I mean, they're all secret rares. I mean, it's really not a bad thing to invest your gems into for sure.
Yeah. Good Sunday, superstars. I got the set today. I think it's undervalued right now. I think it's going to continue to dip, but I think it's going to be something good long term. I think it's going to stay undervalued for a little bit. What do you think, Rob?
I think so as well. I mean, I can see you parched over there after doing the intro, but the set today is undervalued. But the thing with the set being undervalued is that I wouldn't be surprised if there are some future drops that are going to come that might suck some gems out of that. So I'm just, like I said, I'm going to stay out of it for now, but they are undervalued. Think about it, 5 secret rares in a set. That's pretty unique. Superstar VIP YouTube, Superstars Live. Awesome. Thank you for coming. Superstar Rami. I love those stars. Love it. Superstar Jorge. Locos. There we go. Superstar Bandit Elite. We got some Parology Cat there and everything with the stars. Thanks for joining us. Superstar Jorge finally got you guys live. Yeah, I mean, we don't do them that often. We try to do them maybe once a week, once every 2 weeks. So
you gotta follow on Twitter. We post it like an hour before. If you got that notification bell, you'll know when it is.
Yeah, we like to come out every once in a while and have a conversation with everybody here. Weekend was pretty good. It was a busy one. How about you, Joe?
Yeah, really busy. Friday, Saturday, even today. So we're doing this late after dark, as we like to call it. And I don't know. It's more relaxing for me when we do this. We don't gotta put together a thumbnail and do all that stuff. So it's pretty easy this way. But we love to talk to you guys too. And it's been a while since we did this.
Yeah, as long as you have the energy at night, why not, right?
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? I was going to say one thing. We got a comment yesterday that because there's a whole group of people on VeVe that wake up at like 3 a.m. to do drops, right? So we talk about dedication. That is dedication right there.
Is that the Australia fam?
That's right. Superstar Fed Leo live and in effect. That's right. We did the whole video live at the beginning. Check it out at any time you need to. Superstar YouTube, what if the retro posters had utility, like access to those places at Disneyland Park, such as Jungle Cruise Ride? You know,
That would be cool.
I mean, obviously that would pump the value of those, but I don't think they would give those posters that utility. Something tells me, just knowing Disney, the company, they're not that willing to give utility to like their parks. They're always about, try and find ways to make you pay. Maybe you'll get access to pay for something else, but I don't really see them giving you access to the park. How about you, Joe?
Yeah, I think you're right. I think maybe the only utility it might give you is like if they were to release these or release pins of these or something, because Disney's big into pins, or some type of thing that you can buy. Maybe this reserves you access. Like that's the type of utility I see Disney giving you. It's like, here's your utility so you can buy more things with your, like, we know that you're hooked already. So let us put out this thing worth 100, 200, 300 gems or dollars. And if you have that, you can buy it. Like I think that's their utility. Like even look what they did with the Golden Moments. They dropped them and it was 3 months free of Disney Plus. So it's trying to get you to join the subscription or forget to cancel kind of thing, right?
Yeah, get you hooked on a subscription. Definitely, that was a perfect use of their utility, right? Bring people into a subscription-based model, give them a few months free.
Yeah.
Hopefully, most of them stick around. Superstar Jorge Santos Mendez. Again, how did everyone do in the chat today? I hope all the superstars had that juju and you all got the drop if you wanted to get it. And
I skipped it.
Yeah, maybe you skipped it, but if you did go for it, I hope you got it. I flipped a couple for some money. Okay, good. That's good. I mean, I was in the same mindset. Just get it and flip it. I just, try to go for a low mint and get it, whatever. Yeah. Flipped it. Very low risk on that one. I got one holding it because they are cheap. For the MCP points, I think it's fair to say that they're pretty cheap. Superstar Jorge, I like Tomorrow's Drop better. Me too. Yeah. Me too. The whole lenticular, it's cool. It's just cool, those lenticulars.
I want to know in the comments, what do you like better, the lenticulars or the vintage posters? I want to see, like, from you guys who are here, 53 of you guys here, I want to see what you like better out of the two. Leave some comments down below.
Yeah, because the lenticulars, like, they got kind of crushed pretty bad. Like, if you remember how much they were valued before compared to what happened now.
Goofy was 4,000.
Goofy was, there you go, right? I mean, everything, like, don't get me wrong, everything was huge.
They're like 95% down or something like that.
Yeah. So maybe some people are maybe a little bit scared to go when they hear the word lenticular now. And this is something that VeVe Magic. Yeah, VeVe Magic mentioned this in her spaces, that maybe the word lenticular might just be giving some people some PTSD right now because of everything that's happened. But I think for sure it's still worth going for. They're pretty cool. So I
think that the ones coming now have better music. Like it's much more fitting, like the setting. I got those original lenticulars. I like the base card, but when it flips to that room, I really don't get it. I don't understand why there's a room with the actual card on the wall. It doesn't make sense to me. I never understood that. And I think a lot of people feel the same way. Yeah, maybe that's why they kind of lost some value, but they're still like first appearance of a lot of characters on the blockchain. So I think that they're still going to hold value. It's just, I don't know why they chose those to do that. I think these ones here, they're gonna kind of use the lenticular effect more how it was meant to be. Like it's the soundtrack of the nighttime show, and then you kind of got that nighttime show feel as you turn.
I think it's fair to say these will probably go over listed, even though it's an extra $10. I don't see, because
they're going to go
right.
They're going to go over listed.
I think at the lowest point, it did hit $50, but that was just right after the insanity of the drop, right? So you had the initial drop, and then everybody was going back and forth with it. So I think for that one there, if you're going for a little quick flip, maybe you go for a low mint. It might be worth doing it. Let us know in the comments if you're going to go for it or not.
Yep.
These are going to shoot up after a while. Yeah, I mean, I think that's everything. No, what do you think, Joe?
I think it's going to shoot up when everything shoots up. I don't think it's going to have I don't think, unless they give it some kind of utility, I don't think it's just going to shoot up out of nowhere while everything else stays down. There you go. Look at that.
Let's take a look at.
That's my favorite one. That's my favorite one. That's the first one, right?
So this is the Castle of Magical Dreams,
and it changes from day to night. It's like, that's cool.
Yeah, and there you
go. The music's cool on it, and I think this is a cool backdrop in a showroom. I also like the second one, which is more limited.
What's that? Sorry, I clicked the button there and I completely couldn't hear you.
I said I also like the second one, which is more limited. I don't know if I can hear that if you play that.
I would have to, I think, reshare my screen, which I could do afterwards. But
it's okay, guys. Just check it out on the Instagram if you want to hear the sound. But
check out this one.
This one here is pretty cool. It shows the fireworks. I was kind of hoping to be more animated. It's just kind of like literally like a lenticular card.
Yeah.
Which I guess, I don't know. It's cool though. I like that one. And the other ones I'm not as happy with. I don't like how they did the little screen there. I feel like it could have done more with it. It's
this
legit. Yeah, this is just like exactly what you saw.
Yeah.
Is what you got kind of thing.
That's the Frozen one, right?
Yeah.
It's good. It's good IP though. And then this one here. This is the Coco. This is the Coco. Yeah.
It's just random. It's like even the water stays there the whole time. It doesn't go down. Like the water, I feel like should come up almost like the fireworks.
Yeah. No, it's pretty cool. I still, they're overall pretty cool, but yeah. This is, I think I'm definitely going for this drop for sure. I don't know how much I like that animation, the night, and your favorite one.
That's my favorite one.
No,
I like that one.
The
other one, because the fireworks they don't shoot like fireworks. Like it just like appears.
Yeah, it just comes out of nowhere.
That one's not bad. I'm sorry, like the way that the fireworks appear is not bad. It's like the water part on these ones. It's just like the screen just shows up, but the water doesn't go down. Like, or I would like it like see the water come up and then shoot the screen at it, right? Like how it is in real life. But
yeah.
I think it's with everything. I think when things do move, these will be some of the things to move with it. I think same with those posters. They'll move with stuff a little quicker than other things. I don't think these are bottom tier collectibles we got today or yesterday or tomorrow.
I'm surprised how grumpy some of these comments are here. Look at this. Stop doing premium drops when bots still run rampant until the 31st. This guy said, I'm not going to repeat it, but rest in peace, VeVe. This guy said, don't worry, the community will make sure they sell below retail and ensure an immediate loss. I'm dying.
I think the music is cool. Like, honestly, if you can hear the sound, it's pretty cool.
I think so too. I think it. I agree. I'm just surprised how angry some of these comments are.
Instagram's the place to go if you want FUD, I guess.
Yeah.
We never FUD.
Yeah,
we don't FUD.
We don't do that. No, we don't do that. But if you want to vent out, there's a place to go do it. All right. Yeah, for sure. Okay. They will definitely shoot up after a while. I can see that happening, especially when the app grows.
The Frontierland, I think, is the superstar money colors. So congratulations.
Nice. Too. That means you were fast enough. You know, it's funny because it must have not a solo in seconds. I missed the button actually.
And you still got it.
I missed the button. I had like a good 7 seconds between when it dropped and when I hit the button and when I got it. So it probably didn't sell it right away.
Some people got 8-minute rebounds I was seeing. So
yeah,
it took a while. Even though it was only 50 gems, it still went to rebounds.
Nice. It's always a good feeling to get a rebound. Superstar Jorge, nice. Did you flip or you hodl? And we'll see what YouTube says here. Superstar YouTube. He says he's holding. These may go up and down in the next month with all the big drops. I agree with that. But I feel that these will eventually go up. Low mints, my opinion. I mean, low mints is always a great space.
Yeah, it was like a 50-50 shot to get a 3-digit. So
yeah,
not bad.
Hashtag blame Rob, but also hashtag forgive. Thank you for the forgiveness. There's about to be a lot of blame Rob coming up this week, later in the week. But anyways, we'll leave that for a surprise later on. Superstar Killian. I picked up yesterday an Ultraman poster. Okay, we got some Ultraman speculation here with a mint number 2020. Which is the release year of the Rise of Ultraman. Do I need to find an Ultraman fan? Probably. Or how do you price special mints?
Look at that handstand, first of all, in that thumbnail.
Yeah, that's quite an incredible handstand.
Profile.
Could you do a one-handed handstand? I know.
With the skateboard, I think, there, right?
Oh, as the kicks. Oh, wow. That's impressive. That's impressive. You from California? Is that on the boardwalk? That must be on the boardwalk right there.
2020. I think what you got to do is find an Ultraman group somewhere. That's probably your best bet. Introduce them to VeVe, bring them on and be like, listen, if you want number 2020, I've got it. Release years are always good. But I think the one thing with mint numbers, especially specific mint numbers, we've done a ton of videos on mint numbers. If you're going to be doing some of these one-of-one mint numbers, I think they're going to take some time. You need the right people in this app. So once we do get mass adoption or whatever down the line, that's probably your best bet. So these one-of-one mints are kind of long holds. At least for me.
Well, I don't know whatever happened to the Ultraman speculation, if it's still being talked about. I remember earlier on, back in November, December, there was still Ultraman was still a hot topic in terms of the speculation. People were talking about how David Yu was going to Asia to set up specifically China, to set up a VeVe office. I don't know whatever came to that. Maybe someone else listening knows. It's a speculative Ultraman. It was something that was never really for me. I I'm not connected to that IP like I am with some of the other stuff. Anytime you have a 1-for-1 mint, if it was in this case, you have to hold it. Like you're not like if you need to sell this, I don't know where you're gonna find that buyer right now to buy that number 2020 from you.
Yeah.
Maybe, I think we can try advertisement stuff like that, but it's hard to find someone who wants Ultraman number 2020. It did happen though. Remember, it happened with
Jurassic
Park 1993 T-Rex Ultra Rare sold for $5,000. So if you get the right guy, you might get lucky. Maybe you just leave it up and you walk away from it and you hope for the best.
Oh, there's one of our faves.
Superstar, fave, VIP, Laura M with the stars, Star Boys.
Consultant,
Star Boys. I like that term. We should use that. You should use that term.
VIP right now for MVP for the stream. Most stars in the chat. That's the MVP right there.
Yeah. Oh, Superstar VeVe Vault. Yeah.
Heavy hitter.
I was just telling Joe earlier, I don't know if you were around before, that when I got the buy now button, I'm like, hey, Joe, is it sold out? He's like, I'm driving. I said, okay. I went straight to your live. I went straight to your live stream. And I saw that the sold out button was there, and it helped me make my decision.
If you guys don't know, every single drop, VeVe Vault is streaming the drop. Gave me every single drop tip that I know, where to click the button, everything like that. Does that, gives you a nice setup. So subscribe to VeVe Vault, and whenever there's a drop, go in a little bit early. He goes over it every single time. It doesn't matter if you've been in the app for a year or if you just found it. He goes over it every single time, how to do it, tells you to reset your router when you got to do it. We'll let you know what he thinks about the drop. Very, very smart guy. We've been on his channel before. So very, very good friend of the channel. And nice to see you in the chat, Vault.
Thanks for coming. Superstar Jorge, did you guys get the Ultra Rare beta for the airdrop? Me, no. Joe's in it.
I got all the dinos.
Joe's ready.
I'm ready.
Vault's in the chat. Yes, he is. Are you guys going for the drop tomorrow? Yes. Yes, we are going for the drop. Superstar VIP fave Laura M. Joe always giving us grape envy. Grape envy. Are you eating grapes over there or just popcorn?
Just popcorn.
VeVe Vault. Hi, Laura. Superstar Palace. Hey, Rob, I think you got to do a cartwheel because you were late. Sorry, I don't write the rules. Listen, I don't want to scare you guys because my shirt will fall over my face, and then you're going to see the non-abs, and you're all going to leave. So I don't want that to happen. Oh, Superstar VIP Jorge has just become a member. Thank you so much
Thank you for becoming a member. Trust me, you will not regret that decision. The things we got planned for this membership are unheard of. There's a star going to be named after one of you guys. All right. That's all we got to say. That's the beginning. All right. That's where we're starting.
I can't wait to do that. Can't wait
That's
to do that.
That's going to be cool.
Again, appreciate your support. Thank you for joining as well and your interaction right now with everybody. We appreciate you. Garrett, posters.
Like posters better than Lenticular. Because I asked that.
Yeah.
Lenticulars. Vault's with us.
Vault's with us on this one.
Yep.
Superstar Daiyizo Kid. Posters based on edition size. Too many Lenticulars. Superstar Daiyizo has been, I'm not kidding, the biggest supporter of Cash Out. And he's gone to his family events, embarrassed, saying, VeVe still doesn't have it. Finally, the day has come. Cash Out is here. I'm curious to know your thoughts because he has a lot to say.
I think he was also curious about the merging of accounts, which I think a lot of us still want to hear about. But I think that's like 1 to 2 months, they said. So
that's right.
Daiyizo knows that probably means like next year.
He came up with that. I remember way back he was saying they were saying to KYC, you got to be 18 plus. He's like, how about my kids? How are my kids? And I know people as well in our personal lives that are on VeVe that have a kids account, and that whole merging, they got to give more information on that. No caps. Disney Lenticular is a scary thing. It's true. People have PTSD on that. Ayo, new member alert. Yeah, that's right.
Superstar, hey, Jorge.
Superstar VIP,
Jeff Smith. How's it going?
Superstar Jeff winner in the house. Let's go. That's right. He just messaged something. I just responded to a comment with Superstar Jeff. And it was a question, but yeah, I'll pull it up. He wants a Cuban star.
Oh man, we gotta change the colors, make them like blue and red, right?
Now we gotta come up with different colors there. So, okay, Superstar Jeff. Yeah, this is his comment. He said he asked a question. Anyone able to cash out in the States that it says Wire doesn't do ACH? I'm in Texas, and the Wire says it's not in Texas. New York and a couple other places. Does cash out work out in crypto? I heard it works in crypto. We had a comment saying
someone commented it.
Yeah, so you should try that.
Let us know, Jeff. We want to know if it works because we trust you.
Yeah, or anyone in the live stream. If you've done it to crypto, let us know. Superstar Dan, lenticulars are better looking, but the posters, they are less quantity, so they are better. That's true. They're a little bit less, but there's one extra. Every single one matters.
And there's an extra one.
Vision.
So yeah, exactly. For the set, I guess it's around the same.
Yep. Superstar Alex Perez finally got a 201 mid-number comic, and it's an all-new Marvel now.
Talk to Sleeping Comics.
Yeah,
that guy's stacking that comic. Talk to Sleeping Comics if you're trying to get rid of it. I don't know. I
think he's the right buyer. I think he's the right buyer for that. Superstar VIP YouTube. Lenticulars are great in the posters. However, I still have PTSD from the first Lenticulars. There you go. It's true. See, it's true. I bought at the all-time high. Ooh, that one hurts, but hopefully it will return back to the glory days.
Guys, we did a video. Wait, back that up. We did a video telling you to sell your lenticular cards at the all-time high. That is our biggest flex.
Yeah.
On the day that they announced Donald and Daisy, I said, sell everything. Sell all your lenticulars, the FE stuff. That caused the beginning of the lenticulars dive because they started saying, oh, you can still have an FA and not be a lenticular.
Do you remember that whole FA?
And we got hated on. That video got so much hate. I bet you if you pull it up, Rob, there's probably so many thumbs downs.
It was when we talked about the whole how there's gonna be so many FEs in the future. Like and it's now coming all these lenticulars, right? It's the first time that character's in that art format. So you can have Donald in another art format that's not lenticular and still get the FE tag. So in a way, it devalued the FE tag's worth. I remember that. That was I'm gonna try to pull it up right now.
It's old. It's an old video. I'm looking too. Whoever finds it first.
That was really old. I think we did that back in, was it March?
We got too many videos telling you guys to sell everything. That's the problem.
Yeah, exactly.
No. It was literally at the top. That one.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, everything was going down.
No, it was February. Reasons. That's when Donald and Daisy came out. It was February because I went all in. I bought the Donald because Donald's my favorite Disney character, and then they slapped me in the face and gave me Donald and Daisy and said it was FA, and I was like, oh my god, I have to sell it. I think I sold it 800 gems. My Donald. Can you believe that? Yeah. And now look crazy. At where it is. It's at 60 or 70.
That's pretty crazy that happened. And I mean, I still love them. I wouldn't mind.
I got them all back.
You bought them all back?
Yeah, I got them all back.
I was thinking that maybe if all of them, and it may never happen, if they dip under 100, it might be worth then picking them up. But again, gems are hard to come by right now. I'm being really conservative. I want to use them wisely. And if AF15 does come, I think that's a good time to go for them, right?
There it is.
Is this the one?
Sell all your VeVe collectibles before this happens, and we had the Parology giveaway at that time too, when we were allowed to do transfers.
Right.
But yeah, that's a flex. What day was this?
What does it say there?
I don't know if it shows the day.
Maybe you have to actually click the video to see it and see what it says there.
Look, see, we're showing you guys. We're saying March 3rd.
Oh man.
So right at the top, right before. I guess they would have been out then because they came out for Valentine's Day. So we did it 2 weeks after that.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. They had it for Valentine's Day. It was a Valentine's Day drop.
Still pretty crazy how things have changed since then. I wonder what the prices were. We should have looked at that. But anyway.
Yeah. Just before we move on, though, I just want to remind everybody, if you do want to go back, we do have some pretty good old videos there. One of them I actually want to shout out is that VeVe is the future of online dating. Okay. We got quite creative every once in a while. I know we told Wen that, and she was dying of laughter when we told her. So
yeah,
there's some fun videos.
If you're not subscribed already, trust me. There's a lot of creativity on this channel. Okay,
Superstar Bandit, vintage posters, historic and near IRL Walt Disney production. Yeah, no, for sure, absolutely. Superstar Killian still hoping that the original Lenticulars go up one day for sure. I mean, why not? It's Disney IP. Maybe David Yu was on VeVe Magic's interview saying that they want to confirm. He confirmed what we all knew they were going to do. They're trying to add as much value for the future, future-proof these collectibles in the long term. So if they do that, and the utility comes with as technology grows, why not? Why can't one day those Lenticulars go back to their former glory? Superstar VIP fave Laura M. Mickey Friends Lenticular is greater than posters and greater than tomorrow Lentics. She's not wrong.
I think long term, you're right.
I like it better. I prefer that Lenticular, but those ones are more scarce, are they not?
I think long term she's right, but I think near term, I think tomorrow's going to do better than today.
Yep. Okay, Superstar VeVe out YouTube. It's okay. He'll come back.
I'm sure he bought something else for cheap and it went up.
He won Vader. Yeah. Superstar
even better. Yeah.
VIP Loren Magical Dreams Castle, definitely my fave too. Yep. Superstar Alex, hello Superstar fam, love your content. Thank you, Superstar Alex Perez. Superstar Bruin 88. My opinion, I like the vintage posters better than the Disneyland castles. We will see a pump, then a big drop in price. I believe these will go below drop price. Okay.
I'm with you. I think the same thing.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Superstar VIP Growler. Wow. Yep. First time I've caught you guys live. Let's go. Welcome. We like to do these every once in a while. Superstar
Palace.
Joyce.com Palace.
Or is that the castle? Castle and Palace uses that as their logo. So he's probably talking about the castle. Go to check out the Palace and throw some castles on their stream and they'll love it. I didn't think about that. The Palace probably going hard for this drop.
You're going to take over for a second.
Yeah. Vintage posters are cooler, especially Fantasy and Tomorrowland. Yeah, those two seem to be the ones that most people want. And I thought, like, in our Discord, if you're not on our Discord, that's usually in the description. I don't think it's on this one, but check any other video. The Discord, I said, I think that the Fantasyland will be the only one to stay above 100. I thought everything else would settle around 70 to 80. But Tomorrowland did well. It did better than I thought. I think that's the best one right now. The handstand is in Barcelona, Spain. Wow, that's a great picture. I don't know how you timed that, but I don't know if you can ever change your profile picture now. That's the problem.
Yeah, no, it's fantastic.
What's up, Guri?
Superstar Guri in the house.
I'm selling my Ultraman for $18 that I paid $40 just to go for tomorrow's drop. Check the market and help a VeVe bro out. Guys, if you're looking, there's a cheap Ultraman. What's $40? I thought they're way more than that. Is that the common, maybe? That's cheap.
I haven't checked those prices in like a long time.
That's cheap. I know. I haven't looked in a while. Maybe I'll look after. Got the set today. All posters, 3 digits, and all under 100 a piece. Yeah, I like the strategy of the 3 digits for sure. It was a 50-50 shot on this one, but I just like it's cleaner. I have a nice 3-digit collection for everything. My bad. Thought you were all talking about the first Lenticulars. These Lenticulars over the posters. The Hazel Kid's on my side for this. I think you're the same though, Rob. I think you like them better right now.
I do.
Because of edition size. Yeah. Wait, then you're backwards. Lenticular. Oh no, overall Lenticulars have less, right? Yeah. I got an L on the last drop, first time in months. I think that's a sign of good things. Seeing the prices in the marketplace, I'm glad I didn't get one. Hopefully I get tomorrow's. That's weird because you said you missed the button, Rob.
I completely missed the button.
And you
it was like 7 seconds. Scroll down, I hit it, I got it. So
did you miss the button, Mo?
Yeah, I don't know.
What's up, guys? Got the drop number 800 mint. Last night I upgraded my Ultraman. Everyone's about Ultraman today.
Yeah, what's going on with Ultraman? Is
from 8,000 to 300. I paid 38 gems. I like that. I like upgrading the mint number for sure. If it's something you want long term, we're all choking over here.
I know. This you could tell. We're not used to the lights.
It's my popcorn getting stuck. VeVe Vault is the king. I absolutely agree. There he is. All posters are above retail. Yep, they are right now. I don't know if they'll go below. I think they'll get close to retail at some point, but I don't know if they'll go below. He'll be in the VeVe Hall of Fame in the VeVe-verse. He's doing a bunch of wild VeVe-verse, I guess, metaverse stuff. I watched one of your videos, Walt, where you were buying land or something, or not land, like apartments and stuff. I don't have the Oculus or any of that stuff, but look pretty cool. It looks, it's like a glimpse into the future. That's the other thing. It brings all this other type of content, not just VeVe.
Well, other metaverse projects can teach us how the VeVe-verse might look. So
exactly. They might adapt all of these things because other people are putting in work. LOL. I'm buying the Lenticulars. Shout out to Malaysia, Dr. Inspiron.
Nice.
How's it going? Smart Buy. Sup, Superstar Money. Sup, VeVe Vault. Yeah. Should have had VeVe Vault on the live here, I think. Tomorrow's drop seems more like Disney marketing collectible rather than long-term collectible. Disney oversaturates lenticular in the physical world. Is there actual Disney lenticulars in the physical world?
I didn't even know.
I never knew they existed. Oh, here we go. It's time to party. Fiesta. Superstar Jorge.
Superstar VIP
Jorge. Got Jungle Cruise number 40. Whoa.
Wow, that's a great mint. There you go. There's the
Twitter.
juju right there.
I don't know about him, but that's some juju. You got the VIP symbol next to you. I'm not going to say it's a coincidence anymore because you're a Superstar VIP. It's just expected at this point.
Was that on the drop? I'm assuming it was on the drop.
Let us know if it's on the drop. I saw somebody who got a 42. I don't know if it was Jungle Cruise. Somebody got number 42 in the market for 65 gems.
What?
Someone posted that on Twitter. I don't know if you guys saw that. That's crazy.
That could be that's either a mistake or a first-time user that
so they looked into it and it looked like a bot name. It was like something 01.
There you go.
So they were like, oh, looks like it was a bot. So bot made 15 gems or whatever. They're still doing their thing, I guess. Main FE that will go over FA will be Pokemon. Pokemon cards will be FE and figure will be FA. Cards will do much better if they have utility, I guess, of cards. I don't know if they'll do better than collectibles, Rob. What do you think? The AR collectible versus the card.
I think that's a great point because we talked about in the VeVe verse that maybe there could be competitive matches eventually one day. Like we did a video on it, right? That VeVe could one day become a casino because in their white page they talked about how you can actually win other people's collectibles or just collectibles in general. I wouldn't be surprised if the cards do better than the collectibles themselves, unless the collectibles are actually able to gain some kind of utility, like gamification. If it's gamification, the collectibles are going to destroy the cards. If it's nothing but a collectible, the cards will beat the collectibles because then you can match your physical cards with your digital one. That's my thoughts.
Perfect example is right now. You got comics which have real life utility, real life comparables. Then you got collectibles which are useful in AR. Like I think it's going to depend on what you're talking about. Like you're going to have those Grail Pokemon that might compete with the Grail cards. You know what I'm saying?
But if you could play games with if you need to buy a Pokemon, a digital collectible that's a Pokemon in order to utilize it in a game, it's game
with
over.
Utility. It's hands off. Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah,
with utility. But if it's like how it is now, where the collectible just does whatever they do now, and then you get cards on the app, I think it's kind of like comics versus collectibles right now. So it's going to depend on, like comics are they keep their value because they're comparable to real life prices.
Yeah,
that would be the same thing for the Pokemon cards.
You can actually associate a real world value with it versus some of these other collectibles is a little bit harder. There you go.
That's the only Pokemon collectible I know about.
Nice.
My Chunkachu. My problem's been I cannot moonboy this platform while they're playing with our money. That's all. The app started with Gem to Omi. They stopped it. Cash out first promise was Q2 2021. I could see the point. I could see it. Like you come in, you had Gem to Omi, so you were able to get out, I guess, technically. And then they lock you in. Is that what happened? We weren't in that early.
Yeah, and for other people watching as well, I mean, Dailo's been commenting for a long time on our videos for cash outs. He's been quite disgruntled over this whole situation. Yeah. He says he's a nice, helpful guy unless you owe him money. In this case, it was VeVe. Finally, it's here, and hopefully in the near future, cash out becomes old news, and we're on to the next thing that will help improve the app. Superstar, VIP, fave, Loram, low superstars, know what's up. Online dating vid is my fave. I remember making that video. Like, I remember I called you and I'm just like, what do you think about this? And you're like, this is a great, let's do it. It really comes down to a metaverse thing, right? But at least in this concept of actual, you both like Disney IP, you can get some sparks, right? Some spark going on. Superstar No Caps told Goofy Lenticular was at 4K. Ouch.
Yeah.
Superstar okay. Good to see you guys on. I've been listening, but I've been working, but listening, and great work. Okay, thanks for joining us. Superstar Radix, how goes it? Fun day, absolutely. Every drop day is a fun day. Superstar Rion Coral says hi to everyone. Superstar VIP Jorge, what do you think? Should I sell my Vader at 2.1K and wait to buy them back, and Todd at 1K each.
Oh my god.
I don't know.
Sorry.
Go ahead. No, you go first.
It's a difficult one because it's a transitionary period right now. Like, we don't have all the real-time data. We don't know how much money is leaving the app right now. It's something that if we had that data, it might be a little bit easier to give an opinion. We do know that some money is leaving the app. It's clear that things are dropping. I mean, Todd's at like 1.7 now, and Walt, I think, is like 6.9 last I checked. I don't know if I got bought up.
Yeah.
But the Grails are definitely taking a hit. I noticed on Todd there was actually like a bunch of listings. Let's see if I can pull it up from the same person. So it's kind of what we were talking about, how people in early who have realized huge gains might be the people taking their money and running. And that's kind of what I'm thinking with that Todd drop in price. But let me see if I can pull them up quickly. Let's see if you have a different answer.
Yeah, while you pull that up, I mean, Vader's a full-blown Grail. So, like, what I wouldn't part ways. I feel like if you own it already, I don't know if I'd be willing to part ways with it if you only own one of them. If you don't own it yet, you're in a different position. I feel like if you don't own it yet, I mean, I'm kind of in this situation. I actually don't have an Ultra Vader. Yeah. If I wanted to, I could buy it. I'm choosing not to. We talked a lot about how in this transitionary period, it's possible that people are going to lose buying power. You can't get off gems as easily anymore. So part of me doesn't want to make that move on those high-end, very expensive collectibles. But if you already own it, I'm pretty sure I could probably say if I owned it, I would not sell it. I would hold it. Even if it doesn't matter, at least I own it. I wouldn't care to drop it.
Someone came in and swept up that the Todd floor. I think he's at like 1990 now or something. So someone bought a bunch of them or they delisted them. Here's Walt. So someone undercut that 6,900 that I seen. I don't know. It depends. Maybe just because he's a little bit more expensive, it's going to take some time for these to get bought up. But it could get bought up. I think like Rob said, if you don't have one, maybe it's okay to wait and see what happens. But you don't know. It's not guaranteed that they hit 1,000. Like they can hit 1,300 before the rebound. They can hit 1,500. Yeah. We don't know where the bottom is.
Yeah, we've always speculated that cash out would lead to a drop in prices. We think that with at the end of July, we're going to hear about whether we're in a recession or not, although that's debatable, that macroeconomic conditions. We've talked about a lot of these things in our videos, so it's I don't think it's an easy thing to do. I probably wouldn't sell it if it was me, but that doesn't mean it won't go down and you can buy it back at a cheaper price.
I got one. I'm not selling.
Thanks for the question. Superstar Radix, first time catching y'all. These licenses never get released. This is a major drop. Yeah, you're right. I mean, Disney IP, I think, is a safe bet. You can't go wrong.
That's the posters, right? Yeah.
Either the posters or it's going to be the Lenticulars on the next one. Superstar Rion, no. I can't remember what he's referring to there. Oh, the Vader. Yeah, we're not going to sell it. I can't wait for MCP to kick in. Me too. We had an interesting comment saying that it'd be pretty cool if MCP program leads to access to land. I know there's some talks about that. Mm-hmm. So MCP Pro, I don't think it's something you want to ignore. Renting, I don't think you can ignore it. I think you have to take it seriously right now. VeVe's banking a lot of functionality on their app going forward on that. Sorry, Season 3 OG, the new Lenticulars look like invitation cards. They really do. Pokemon Mo Fresh, Superstar Mo Fresh, coming #soon. Yes.
I don't know about that.
They're not ready for Pokemon. They're not ready for Pokemon right now. Maybe after MCP. NOUP. Superstar Radix. Today I got 1900, 1901, 1925, 00330, and 0333. He went off today.
Jeez.
He went off. Remember that video we did about mint numbers? How like people might complete sets on purpose in consecutive order? This kind of reminds me of this, right? Like imagine you completed a set from today that was like 1901, 1902, 1903, 1904, 1905. That'd be cool. When you could finally maybe sell a set group together, it might give it more value because of that. Something to consider.
Yep.
Superstar Rion, I have to go to work at the moment. Thanks for your video. Thank you for coming by and chilling. You missed the button too when you got it? Okay. So it wasn't just me. Yeah, still got one. See? It wasn't it. It was me. It was me and him. You had time on this one. You had time. Maybe everybody just missed the button. I don't know. Superstar How To Brain, always in the comment section here. Hello, at Superstar Money. Could you share how is VeVe regarding the gems?
You mean off-app gems?
Can you clarify that question? Do you know what he means on this one? Can you share?
I think he might be talking about off-app gems. Maybe.
Well, I mean, off app gems, they can ban you now. I don't think they would enforce it if you did do a deal, but I'm sure if you do it consistently, they might come after you. I mean, if you do one deal here or there, they probably won't do it. I haven't done any since they put in that rule. Too much of a risk.
Me either.
Have a lot of money into that, might not want to take that risk. So MCP will take the edge off of the monotony. Need more than drop day dopamine hit. Okay. Superstar Growler, he got it on the drop. That's that juju. There we go. There we go. Became a VIP. What happened? Good things. Hashtag blessed. Yeah, that's it.
43.
Superstar smart buy. Superstar money. What put and cheat says that we can't expect it to pump. I want to rectify so many mistakes, Low. So he says, what put and cheat sheet says when we can expect it. I mean, I don't think it works like that. I mean, we're gonna be tracking the spreadsheet in order to decide whether or not we can see a bunch of new money coming into the app. The thing that happened with put and cheat's spreadsheet that's changed is that you can't, from the wallet, you don't know how much money is being cashed out anymore. So before there was a simple mathematical calculations. We did a video on it. We explained how you could do the spreadsheet using MetaMask. Immunoscan. I got it. Do you have it, Joe? You want to pull it up?
I got the sheet here. If you got it either way. So the gems in app is just going up now. Because the only way usually that you're legally allowed to buy gems is through the app, but it also doesn't account for people taking gems out of the app. And he says right here, currently no accurate way to determine gems being cashed out. So that's a big deal. If you're going to be trying to use this column here to determine how many gems are in the app, because that takes away accuracy of that column. Yeah.
Now, can you go to the chart? One thing that is definitely like very obvious. And ever since they banned off app gems, if you see that green line at the top, you'll notice at the end, it's starting to curve up a little bit more. So that's money coming into the app. That's fresh gems being brought into people's wallets so they can make purchases. You're starting to see the rate of it curve up a little bit. To me, that tells me that the off app gem ban is working. People are buying fresh gems, and it's going to be a balance between, the multiples that these collectibles are trading at right now versus how much new money can come in at once. So I think we're still finding that balance.
I think, and also it takes a couple of weeks for people whoever wants to actually cash out, sell their collectibles, decide, make that decision. So the bulk sale of people who've been waiting for this, let that pass, and then we can analyze the data. Even if we don't have how much is being cashed out, we'll have an idea, and I think we might start to see prices settle based off people trying to sell.
Nice. Superstar Growler, thanks, Garrett. Lowest mint I've ever pulled. Very nice.
My lowest is a 70, I think. 70? Was it 70, my grandpa, Batman? I think so.
70. Superstar Jorge VIP.com. I got you, local. Good luck on tomorrow's drop. Okay. Superstar Vintage Hot Rod. Do you guys think as July 30th approaches, all bots will sell all their NFTs before all functions are limited and be on the lookout for cheap floors? Maybe.
It depends on if they can figure out a way to KYC. if they can get through that portal, then no. But if it's harder than they think, then yes. So
unfortunately, like I remember we had a commenter said that you can buy fake identities and stuff for KYC. So I've heard that there is an avenue in order for some of these bad actors to get the information to maybe potentially KYC. Then again, I don't know I'm not involved in this stuff. I don't know what to believe. I think the majority of bots will be dead after this. Yeah. If some of them really want to go to that extent, maybe. You got to take a picture of your face and everything, right?
Yeah, it's tough. I think this is the right way to do it, at least.
Yeah, they had to do it. And I think MCP Pro will really kill them if they fake KYC through someone and they're still, because they could still use a bot system in the background, but have a real KYC. If they're going to do that, once you bring an MCP, they're done because those accounts are eventually all going to get banned and they can't compete in the drops. Superstar VIP Bones. What up, friends? I have no Oculus and doing VeVe in the headset is amazing. He has an Oculus. Oh. Looking at the comics and browsing the market is next level. Whoa.
I didn't even know you could do that. You can look at VeVe on Oculus.
That's sick. I didn't know you could do that either. That's sick. Superstar Guri Singh. If you could have a cool mint, selling that mint means you are hoping that you might score a cool mint. Yeah, that's true. Radix, cool. Glad you still got one. Superstar Killian. Big companies are investing in NFTs. This is true. What do you think will take? What do you think it will take for NFTs to be more accepted? Time, like utility for sure is king. Absolutely agree with that. Like when utility actually starts coming to NFTs, they will become legitimized in a way that nobody right now who's not involved in the space realizes. So many people are going to be using NFTs, digital assets, buying digital assets in the future. They haven't realized it yet.
Mm-hmm.
Superstar Garrett, we can expect more of these after dark streams, right? Maybe.
They're random. they're like a random generator.
Yeah, when you're posting every day, you got to find the time at some point.
Yeah.
And look, we still haven't missed a video, thanks to Joe, because I've missed a bunch of them. I think I only had to cover for him like maybe one time with the birth of his child. That was about it. Superstar Mo Fresh, bro, will not sell my Vaders, none, only for 25K. I will sell one and only one. Maybe that's too low.
Yeah.
Maybe that's too low. Superstar Guri, I have mint 1600 for sale at 88 gems. Okay, there's some free advertisement. If someone wants it, go get it. Superstar Garrett, I'm way more excited for Nintendo than Pokemon. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Imagine like Mario Kart, and then you could like use it in AR. That'd be cool.
We haven't even talked about that yet. The potential of Nintendo hasn't really come up in discussions, but why not if they got Pokemon?
Yeah.
Superstar Growler, I have a feeling VeVe is letting bots get out of their collectibles right now. It's hurting the market floors, but hopefully will lead to a healthy market environment once done. Yep. They got to give a grace period though, even not for the bots. You know, there's people who don't watch the app every day. Yeah. They don't even realize they need to KYC. So give people a little bit. And they also were saying on the spaces that they got Comic-Con and they want to make sure that all these new users who come in don't have to KYC off the bat because it's a barrier to entry. They want them to come in and buy right away and then KYC after July 30th after you've hooked them.
And that's when they'll probably drop the Amazing Fantasy, just because they get these people time to get their utility bills, get all that stuff. Because people at the show aren't going to have their utility bills. That kind of makes sense now why they said grace period until after Comic-Con conveniently, right?
Yeah. Superstar Smart Buy. You think AF15 August 1st? Maybe. If yes, only KYC people will be able to go for this comic.
It's going to be in August, I think. I think it'll be in August. And yeah, you're right. It's going to be only KYC. And I think that's like I just said. That's why they're giving them that 2-week grace period.
Yeah.
Are you in any other projects or just VeVe? I just have a couple Wayne Gretzky oneof.com NFTs that I don't really know what they're doing. I got hooked on that one. And I think Rob's in another one too. But
I'm in Toronto Maple Leafs NFTs. That's about it. And then
primarily VeVe, like 97%. Gary saying, I won't sell no matter how tempted I get. I was really close to sell at 2.8 and didn't pull the trigger. It's hard to predict the future for sure. I mean, total gems in app.
That helps. I mean, total gems in app, the rate of which new gems are coming in helps. So primary, secondary purchases. Like when it says gem purchases, we can use that. That helps.
Yeah, we just don't know the accurate number of gems in app because we don't know how much has been cashed out. And when that does come, hopefully, I don't know if you need the metadata or how they can figure that out, but that'll give you the most accurate. Me and 3 of my friends all have fast internet, and we cannot land a drop today. You got fast internet, but do you have fast fingers? That's the question.
But I was 7 seconds late. Maybe it just failed. The app just failed and no one got it.
I don't know. Maybe only certain people got it. Favoritism. By the way, this is Dane. Oh, I think my Google name had my account on it when I signed up for your VIP. Shout out Dane. How's it going?
Shout out Superstar Dane.
If AF15 drops, do you stack commons or do you try to buy the secret rare? I like low mint commons, and if I get the secret rare, I get the secret rare. I don't know. I think these things are going to go wild right off the bat. I think it's going to be tough to get them. They might like maybe the best play. I got to come up with a strategy. We'll do a video on it, but maybe the best play is to like kind of similar to Vader, try and get something early and then try and flip it immediately and scoop some gems.
I'll go for a common.
Yeah. I'm buying fresh gems for the first time in a while. Not worth the risk for 0.75 rate. Yeah, it's true.
Yeah,
it's we don't even promote it anymore. Kobe's not doing it anymore. It's now that it's frowned upon and it's written in the rules. We're not going to go that way. We buy on app now, just like everyone else. Oh, shout out to Superstar Winner and VIP Booth 777 Just got my kick today. VeVe needs to change up their brands. I'm sick of seeing only Disney and Marvel, probably because I'm a DC fan. Well, there's a bunch of DC on there. It's just not the comics. And I guess DC's in a bunch of pots, so they're probably not as focused just on VeVe. So then I don't know. I'm sure there's more DC coming. It seems like it's just the statues for now, but hopefully we get some comics soon. That'd be cool. I was really tempted to sell my Vader at 3K, hoping to buy back, but I still couldn't do it. Vader is too scared.
It's sacred.
Sacred. Oh my God.
I have a tough time. Like I'm not really a seller when it comes to these kind of things. So I would have a really tough time party ways with Vader, even if I think the market's going to drop.
VeVe in the Oculus headset is trash. You can't walk around your
I haven't tried it.
I got to see some videos. KYC Oculus. Oh, I got my KYC today. That's what he was saying. Yeah. Congratulations. Nice. I want to share that Etihad Airlines is selling a limited NFT drop with utility. Each buyer gets silver status for 1 year and a chance to get free airline tickets. Yeah, I think you're going to see more and more of this as time goes on.
That is very cool.
AF15 on August 15th. Enough time to get KYC for everyone.
That wouldn't surprise me actually too.
I think Spider-Man Day is the first though. I think that's why people keep saying that. And it's like the 60th anniversary or something. Yeah. I know that comic came out in August. I don't know if they came out on particular dates. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I'm assuming if it came out one a month, maybe it came out the first day. Yeah. I don't know.
I think the August 1st though is the target one. If that misses, then 15th we'll speculate. Yeah.
I had crazy lag today and failed. Also, maybe the app was just I didn't go on the app at that time, so maybe just a bunch of people.
I'm glad I missed the button.
Ray Fixie has warned, buy whatever you want soon as possibly may. He or other big players will make moves in the next month or so. See, I'm not threatened by this comment. I think that we saw this a couple weeks ago when there was a whale pump and things came back down. And not to mean that it can't happen where they buy it up and then it's gone forever. But at the end of the day, you want that positive market trend because that's going to help you have a healthy gain on your stuff. If you're chasing whales, you're just going to get eaten up, and eventually you're asking to get caught in a trap here. For us, if we miss out on Walt or we miss out on Todd, to me it doesn't really matter because there's going to be something else that comes. Maybe it has more utility. There's drops coming all the time. And okay, we haven't gotten many grails. Like we got, I think Vader's the last grail, and before that, who knows? But there's going to be another grail. And then what happens when Pokemon comes? There's going to be a bunch of stuff that comes to this app, and you're going to have gems. If you don't get in on those, they'll have gems for the next one. AF15 we're talking about right now. That's a grail when that comes.
Yeah, we've done countless videos on how we don't believe the whales will single-handedly be able to run collectible prices up. I mean, if somebody actually was able to buy up all of one collectible, then okay, and they own every single collectible of that one thing, then it can control the price, but that's extremely unlikely. We do want to track VeVe Fox. You can go to her on Twitter as Rootless Girl. She has a whole bunch of data on her website, and she tracks the top 100 collectors, and you can see what they're doing. You can track them and understand if they're accumulating, how much they're accumulating. You can do date ranges. So if you're interested in whale movement to help decide when that next pump might come, you should go on our website and check it out. And you might get some insight from seeing, wow, every day they're accumulating more and more and more, find patterns. And that kind of happened 2 weeks before the last whale pump. They accumulated like 10,000, whereas in the weeks before they were only accumulating 6 or 7. These whales, they never stop buying. That's why they're whales.
Y'all the realist. Yeah, it hurts. It's real. What's the best San Diego Comic-Con drop? Oh,
the Silver Surfer.
The Silver Surfer. I don't like the comic. I don't like the.
I don't mind the Tesseract.
I don't like the truck. I don't like the Tesseract. What's the first? And the Silver Surfer.
Silver Surfer. I'd go with that too.
And there's only one of them, I think. So it's not like a 5 pose thing. It seems like, unless they're going to surprise us with more. I like that. I like that it's more limited than like Black Panther 50,000 or whatever it was. All of a sudden, everyone knows what Amazing Fantasy is. I think that people who got into this app, who started to look at comics, started to learn about them. And I think a lot of people learned about a lot of comics through VeVe, which is a cool thing.
I knew nothing about comics before VeVe. VeVe forced me to learn about comics. So I'm in that boat for sure. And I think a lot of people are.
Yeah. No, we learn what we know from our community. I see one person in the chat coming up here that I learn a lot from as well. And I can't wait to get to that comment. But I live in San Diego, so I need that Spider-Man pose. Yeah, see, so that's good too. It's also pretty limited. I think there's like 3,000. And it's pretty cool. It's like a Where's Waldo. It has like every Spider-Man in there. I think VeVe should drop AF15 when the market is in a better place. But then you might not get it. Right? Like now you have a chance to get it. I would rather them drop it now.
Drop it. I'd rather prices drop so we can buy grails because we're early, right? Yeah. I'd rather them drop it now as well when we actually have a chance to win it on the drop.
Yeah. The off-app gem purchases should have been frowned upon. It's what killed the VeVe app. Luckily, the IP was strong enough to keep people. Yeah, it was. It's something that they didn't say anything about because there's people who I think, like we just seen the Izzo kid in there. I know he's not about the off-app gem market at all, but he got trapped in it. It sounds like you had some kind of gems to owe me at some point, and maybe his plan was, I can always take it out if I wanted, and then he couldn't. And that made him disgruntled. And a lot of other people, we know a lot of people on this app who've been in really early, like OG people, and a lot of them are unhappy because of the same situation. So I think they gave people that opportunity to get out if they wanted to, even though they had to sell at a discount, which is why I think he didn't want to do that, because he had to sell at a huge discount, and that's not fair either. But there's also people who need to pay bills and need emergency funds, and that's another reason why they let them do that. Now you can do it the legit way, and there's a little bit of fees, but at least you know that you're not doing anything wrong. And there is Garrett for becoming a member. So that's Dane.
There we go.
No, Garrett's different than who is he? Like Growler.
That's Growler. That's Growler.
Yeah,
that's
shout
Growler.
out to Superstar VIP Garrett. Thank you for joining. That's a sweet back cowl, by the way. And here is the person I was talking about, VeVe and 3. Shout out to VeVe and 3. If you're not watching them on YouTube, what are you doing? Especially for comic drops. They dig deep. They look at everything, all the details, and they let you know everything about every comic. So if there's comics in crypto, there's sleeping comics, but VeVe and 3 is on it every single drop. So make sure you guys are subscribed to VeVe and 3 for more information. Like, we don't know as much, and they do the research for us. It's really easy. Like, I don't even have to do the research. I just go watch the video.
Yeah, and also I just want to have a chance to go back. Thank you, Superstar VIP Garrett, for joining in. We appreciate your support. So thanks a lot.
Yep. And another VIP member, owns V. When Superstar Money shirts. We're trying to do them right. Okay. We know a couple people have been asking. It'll come. It's just we want them to be all right, not just your average t-shirt. Are multiple accounts going to be dead until you can do the merge? I think Dan said it'll take 1 to 2 months.
I think so. I think they're dead. They're dead.
You can't do anything with them.
Yeah.
63 watching. Smash the thumbs up button. Smash it. I have a lot of 3 digits like you guys, so it's hard for me to sell. My favorite one is Strange Tales 281. Ooh, number 281.
Nice, nice.
The top 100.
Yeah.
How much do you think the 3 digits like that will do in the future? More than they're doing now.
Yeah.
I'm big on them. So
it's finding scarcity where no scarcity exists. So yeah, they do pretty well.
And I think people who recognize that comic, especially if you get interoperability, if it goes off app, I think the min numbers people, we see it in the other NFT projects we're in. The min number matters there. I think if you throw these onto OpenSea or IMX or whatever, and people who recognize the comic, they're going to recognize the original cover, and then they're going to see the min number. And maybe they won't have all the details. We don't know how it's going to look. We don't know the appearance or anything like that.
I think they really need to make sure that with AR photos, they need to associate the mint number. When they start, it's going to come. When they start associating mint numbers with collectibles, it then becomes a flex. Yeah. Now people are paying for the utility of the flex, and I think that's going to matter as time goes on.
Yeah, we're all shooting spitballs here, but we're hoping that one of our ideas pays off. And to me, I don't mind holding the low things. They've held their value. Like ups and downs, those floors is very rare that you see changes. So yeah, that's what I like about it. VeVe Fox is crushing. Absolutely. Yeah. It's something that we wish that we were looking at a little bit earlier, because maybe we would have seen that whale pump coming if we were following it. That's when we started to look into it, when we discovered her. You think the Lenticular worth going for tomorrow? Yes, I think that they will go.
I'll probably go for it. I mean, how much can you lose on those? They're not going to sell for 10 gems.
Nah, I think they'll go above retail.
Yeah.
Price prediction for Comic-Con drops.
Here, I could pull it up super quick. We got this one right here. It's selling for 60 gems. 3,900. I don't know.
70, 80.
You think
It'll
overlisted? Yeah.
Yeah, it'll go over, but I don't
This
think
Comic-Con stuff tends to do well. It
Yeah.
tends to do well. Like I remember from the last one, it tends to do well.
I don't think it'll do crazy. I don't think it'll go crazy. I think 70, 80.
Yeah, the Deadpool one here. I think this will go under. I think 40. It might even go under. I don't know. Comic-Con
It might not sell out.
Maybe. Maybe not. House of M will definitely sell out at 10,000 mints.
Yeah.
It will definitely sell out, and it may what, maybe a 4 or 5
10,000 mints. I think it'll be above. I think everything will be above, but it'll be like 7, 8 gems for the commons, uncommons.
We're gonna refer to the comic book experts on this one because we don't know how valuable this will be in the physical world. So if it's a valuable one, then yeah, go for a tier B.
Oh my god, what is happening in here?
The Tesseract.
Sorry.
And then we got Silver Surfer, which is you should go for this 6,100, 60,000.
This will go over. This will go over. There's only 6,100, only one rarity.
Yeah, gotcha.
Surfer for me, hardcore comic folks will dig the comic and get the significance. The 10K should help it, but it's not super valuable in real life and won't be for some time. Make sure you check out the VeVe 3 video when that drops. But now that I've gotten the alpha straight from the mouth, I still am not going for it, I don't think. Stay classy. Star has a classy feel to it. Oh yeah, it's true. Right next to your name is a cool badge. You know, it's nothing too crazy, but it gives you that extra factor. The flex factor, agree 100%. It's true. It's true, Rob.
Yep, it's true.
I missed the first part of the stream, but did you guys mention if you had or will collect all the Disney posters? Yeah, I'm not going to tell you what we said. No, I didn't go for it. Actually, today was a busy day, but we thought it would go over retail. I didn't think it would go crazy above retail, and it looks like that was probably pretty correct. Rob went for it before he hit buy now. He called me to see if it sold out. I was driving. I didn't give him any answers, so he went on VeVe Vault stream, and he saw it sold out, so he bought it, and then he ended up flipping it immediately. That's the summary. Cole's note.
The summary right there.
And I think we just got like spammed.
She-Hulk. The movie's coming out soon, hey? For She-Hulk?
Yeah. Y'all need to join VeVe 3 Discord too. Corey summarizing info. Okay, I didn't even know you had a Discord, so definitely I'll have to talk to you on Twitter or something. Get us in there, and we can just go there for some more information. There's always alpha on VeVe 3. She-Hulk. There's Dino.
Hey, She-Hulk's coming out soon. So when She-Hulk?
I guess he thinks that is the book coming. I thought I saw.
Is Dino responsible? Dino's responsible for this.
Definitely. I saw Alex G write something 0 and 5. Someone made a guess.
That's right. She-Hulk was there.
And She-Hulk was on there. I thought the FA.
Yeah. Nice.
Green
Got
check mark.
That green check mark all the way
Shout out
down.
Dino, guys. Go check out Dino's channel.
Yeah.
Another creator, does videos pretty much every day as well. So if you need more VeVe content, definitely we got to support all these guys. We got to support Dino, VeVe 3. All these creators are all great dudes. We talk to them group chats and stuff on the side as well. And they send spam to us like this. Like even Dino sending eggs. Now he's sending She-Hulk spam. I don't know what this is about. I gotta watch his video, see what he's talking about. Do you think the future of VeVe will have a grading process to comics since they added a green check if the comic is red? Did they do that?
They did what?
There's a green check mark if it's red?
I did not know that. I have to verify.
Sometimes I've opened them by accident. Does it mean it has a green check mark?
I open them all the time by accident, so that makes me upset now.
Let me check my collection.
While you check it out, Joe, I'm gonna pull up my screen here. So I want to give a shout out to
Or is it only one?
VeVe 3's YouTube channel. Here it is, right here. VeVe 3. You can check it out.
Hit the subscribe button.
I don't know how we weren't subscribed, but we know very well VeVe 3. So
I watch all his videos. So that's
there you go. And then don't forget Dino Lang. Here he is, right here. You can check him out as well. So there you go.
Perfect. I'm curious if VeVe will be being at Comic-Con will influence the prices. You know that they will be hyping those drops like crazy to every passerby and normies. Maybe for those ones, maybe for the ones actually dropping at Comic-Con. But I don't know. I think it's gonna take some time, like to convince people, like put your money in this app and go and buy these NFTs, and it's a whole thing. Like it takes time for people. We saw it with Star Wars. Like I got 2 Vaders on the drop. I mean, I feel like if they were doing I know it wasn't as much of a flex, I guess, as being at a Marvel booth, but you're at Star Wars convention and you had some kind of advertising going on, and you still were able to hit 2 on a 20,000 mint drop. I don't know. Oh my gosh, December Bitcoin. I think comic collectors and comic store owners should be happy in VeVe because a lot of people are starting to get into physical comics because of VeVe. Yeah, but they don't. Apparently, they don't like them. I haven't been to one, but everyone I'm seeing that goes to that comic book shop, they actually like hate it. December Bitcoin, She-Hulk, some girl Brittany, Dino starting a She-Hulk movie. It seems like it. I mean, we were like just about to wrap up, and now we got a million She-Hulk. I gotta watch your video, Dino. I have no idea what's happening.
When She-Hulk.
If you guys haven't watched it, go look at this. This is crazy. Oh my gosh. Are they gonna win something, Dino, at least?
I hope so. Attack.
He's sending them after us. I thought you're into dinosaurs now. Didn't you do a DAO of dinosaurs or something? Decentralize the group for that dinosaurs. DB5. Oh, that's the James Bond, right?
Yep.
I bet they announced House of M.
That would
show.
be sick.
Oh,
that'd be cool. That'd be cool.
She-Hulk. I gotta watch this video. Egg Hulk. Here we go. She-Hulk sent with love. She-Hulk. I hope they're winning something. When She-Hulk. Egg. She-Hulk. She-Hulk. Egg Hulk. I think Dino broke the chat. I think he broke the chat. Check marks. She-Hulk. This is funny. When I joined, I wanted to get some sets, so I did until I found out that comics doesn't have sets.
Oh, it does not.
Think one day they will have sets? I don't know.
No, I don't think so. But they're always due to change the MCP program. So the MCP Pro, they might change it at any given time. So I don't think they're going to have sets at all, though. The She-Hulk, let's keep flying through these.
Look up David Yu. Do you see that? David Yu tweet replies? I'm
see,
looking now.
I got it over here. Hold on. What do you see here? You will love it. See you soon.
Did you guys She-Hulk him as well?
No, I'm not sure what he's referring to, actually. No.
I don't know. Look at David Yu's tweets and replies.
Yeah. Keep pulling up. You on your end, you keep looking through. I'm going to get through all these She-Hulks here. You will see that She-Hulk tweet. So there's a She-Hulk tweet there. She-Hulk. There we go. Spam David Yu's tweet replies so they see it. So they're spamming. Why She-Hulk? I want Man Hulk. Male Hulk, please. Yeah, I mean, that'd be pretty cool too. Dino's always responsible when streams go off the rails. Yep. She-Hulk, Hulk by the seashore. I like that one. You got to go to the end of the comic. And yes, it does a check mark. Been like that for ages. I didn't know that. Sexist. VeVe 3, the green check is true. When you read an AR, it will have a green check mark showing that you've read it. Wild. I stopped reading them. Haha, I was worried it doesn't matter. Maybe. Yeah, there's a green check mark. Gender fluid. Hulk. I don't know. She-Hulk. I am deaf at Billy Bob. Bitcoin. When World War Hulk, though. Non-binary Hulk. Love VeVe 3. Corey and Heather bring the history research. We got.
I can't find it. I don't know. I can't find it. I'm trying, but
community's gonna lose if they start grading comics. I agree with that. This time next year, VeVe will be a big part of the comic world. Superstar Double Quote. VeVe isn't the only NFT company going. True. HRO is showing promos too. Probably some backhouse representation. There will be more than one company in Comic-Con trying to convince people NFTs are legit. Yep. As time goes on. Superstar Irish Cream, you can get rid of the green check marks by opening the same comic again, backing out, and then click X on the top right and revert back to no check mark. That's it. That's a great tip right there.
Oh, here it is. I found it.
Okay, pull it up.
She-Hulk, and then he put She-Hulk check mark. And that's why they put the green check mark, I guess.
There you go. Okay.
All right.
August 17th for She-Hulk Disney Plus premiere. They need to fix the graphics because she looks sus in the preview. Sus. Wow. I thought that was just a Toronto slang there. I guess not. Superstar Palace. No, keep scrolling. A few days ago, David put She-Hulk on solid picture. Bro, you know I'm the master spammer for the 50K only. Oh, this is a giveaway.
Yeah. He won it. Yeah.
All right. And this is all that. And then we're going to clean this up now, guys. We're going to finish this off. VeVe 3, dude, at Ice Cream. I didn't know that. Thanks for pointing that out. Green check mark. And Dino, thank you for using our live as a giveaway. We appreciate the support because right now our live numbers went right up there. Eh?
Right.
Our view time went right up there. So thank you very much.
Thanks.
And thank you everybody who watched. We got a couple new VIPs that joined us. Thank you all for watching. We love the community interaction. We love going back and forth with you guys. So leave comments anytime. And don't forget, smash the subscribe button. Become a superstar. You can also now become a superstar VIP. You want to bring as much utility as possible to you. So if you haven't already, check it out.
Maybe we're gonna have to do a She-Hulk giveaway after this.
It looks like
if it comes.
It looks like it. So again, thank you guys all for your support. We love you all, and take care. We'll see you on the next one.
All right, take care.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.